Greetings and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. In this particular video, we are here obviously for the weekly show, football rival show. Hopefully everyone is doing a-okay. Yeah, man, I'm here obviously with the main man, Josh, or True Gooner. If you haven't already, the link is in the title. Go and subscribe to his channel. Big up to everybody that comes over from his channel. Yeah, big up to everybody either way. Yeah, man, so we've got some things to talk about. Obviously, we're going to preview both games that are happening, the Champions League games. And then, obviously, we also need to talk about the two games that obviously happened, which were both 3-0 wins, which I predicted on both of them. So, yeah, you can call me Mystic Max. I predict these things. No, I'm joking. But, yeah, no, big up to everyone. Obviously, I'm here with Josh. Yeah, man, let's run it. So, yeah, man, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. I was obviously sitting backstage. My team actually won for once, Liam. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, it's been a while, seems like, and we got the win. And I know we'll of course talk all about it, but yeah, I'm happy. You know, we're back, Liam. Pray for Bayern, mate, when we play you in the Champions League again.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, yeah. Please don't ever say that ever again. That's mad.
Oh, that's crazy.
Pray for Bayern, you know. Raw. Mad. Yeah. So obviously we're going to be talking about where do you want to start, man?
We'll go with you guys first, if you want, bro. The 3-0, right? Predicted it. Spot on.
Wait, hold up a second.
Yeah.
Hold up a second. Just 1 second.
No worries, bro.
Cool, bruv. Don't be coming in my stream talking about your shit, bruv, yeah? Because I will fucking clap you real quick. Yeah? Let's not
What did he
start.
say? You always stop doing Bayern content until reaction. What the hell, man?
Right. Respect to my guest, Josh, but I've got to clap. 1 second. Right. Generally speaking, bro, come on, man. Come on. We don't need to do this, bro, yeah? Like, hate comments and that, cool. You can hate all you want. I couldn't give a fuck, bro. But at the same time, just allow it, bro, yeah? Because
Allow it, man.
There's certain things I could say that it will expose man right quickly, yeah? So, like, just allow it, bro, yeah? Do your thing. I'll do my thing. We go from there, bro, yeah? Anyway, carry on, Josh.
Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, as I was saying, if we start you guys if you want, man, you know, 3-0. I've looked on football, obviously, because I didn't manage to get watch the game with you guys. But did Kane score 3 penalties or 2 penalties?
Two.
Oh, 2. There we go. I thought he scored 3. Yeah, but yeah, Kane hat-trick. But yeah, man. I mean, you predicted spot on, man. You know, company, another clean sheet, company ball, peanut head ball settings. Seems, you know, another win for you guys. I know it's like, you know, sort of papering over cracks as we spoke about in the, you know, the last show with Bayern this season. But yeah, another result for you guys, man.
Yeah, good result. I thought their keeper got overshadowed by the result, if I'm being honest with you. But remember, though, I'm a reactionary fan. I guess I'll stop doing Bayern content because I'm so fucking reactionary. You absolute donut. But yeah, no. Their keeper was really, really good in the game. 2 penalties, which were both penalties. Yeah, it just is what it is. Kane, we know what Kane's like. You know, if Kane gets a penalty, he's burying it most of the time. You know, that's why it's a shock when he does miss one. But yeah, at the same time, he buries both. The third goal, the fact that he recreated the Bundesliga badge in itself. You know, by just what he did. I don't know if did you see it or not?
No, I didn't know what happened.
You know, the Bundesliga badge is a player sticking his leg out.
Yeah.
So basically, we whipped the ball in. Kane stuck his leg out, controlled the ball, and then just headed it in like it was nothing. It was
Nah.
mad. It was mad. So it was one of those to be honest. Bit of a weird one to be honest. But yeah, we get the win. It papers over the cracks. You know, let's see what happens tomorrow, which obviously we'll get into in a minute when we talk about PSG. But like, let's see what happens, because you know we're doing good. We're at top of the league, 6 points clear, which I'm happy about that. Obviously, we need to do it in the Champions League, get out, either get into the final 8 or just go through anyway.
Yeah, facts.
And then, yeah, the DB, it's crazy because our next couple of games, we've got PSG, then we've got Borussia Dortmund, and then we've got Bayer Leverkusen. So we've got 3 massive games, all 3 different competitions as well, by the way.
Yeah,
which is mad in itself to say that. So, you know, just one of those, to be honest. But yeah, man, I'm happy with the win.
How did your boy Goretzka do, by the way?
Number 1, my boy. Yeah, this man just called Goretzka my boy.
Man got the assist, no?
Nah, don't get it twisted, Josh. Goretzka was fucking sick, bro.
Was he? Jeez.
He was elite, but the thing is, that ain't gonna be.
Nah.
That's the problem with it. There's no consistency in it, to be honest with you. So, you know, it is what it is. I have a feeling because of what he did, he will start in this next game. So, yeah, I believe he will start. Let's see what he can do, and let's see, because I don't think he's going to be able to do anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
but you know, being reactionary, you never know.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
what do you think of wait, what were you going to say, Con?
I said, like, obviously, yeah, with Goretzka, like, as you said, it's all about consistency with this guy, man. And look, it's all well and good him performing against this team. I can't even pronounce the name properly. Augsburg, yeah.
Augsburg,
but when it comes to like when it really matters, you know, in the big, for example, you play a big Champions League game, is he really going to step up? Probably not, mate. You know what I'm saying? You know, so look, it's all well and good for this guy. You know, fair play. He performed well for you guys, but you need players. You need, especially in the midfield as well. You need midfielders who are gonna, you know, dominate games. You know, and I don't see that guy. I feel like, you know, I did rate Goretzka like a couple of years ago, mate. But I kind of feel like as it's gone, you know, now not really for me anymore. But yeah, man. I mean, good win for you guys. You know, another clean sheet settings, man. You know, but yeah, as you said, bro. I think we said it last show as well. This would be for me, company's real test is these 3 games, different competitions coming up as well, because, you know, as you rightly said, Leverkusen in the pool out, right? You know, it's early rounds still as well. What you don't want is you don't want you getting knocked out like you guys have been doing, you know, over the recent seasons in these early rounds. The teams you really should be beating, and Leverkusen have fallen off, man. Like I saw it this season. I think did they draw again or something on the weekend, or did they actually win? Because
generally don't know. Give me a second and I will check.
I swear. Oh no, they won 5-2. My bad. Yeah,
but they are
fallen off. Yeah. So I mean, there you go. Like, you know, you should be getting past them in this, you know, pool call, and it's a chance for, you know, Army a trophy. And I remember you telling me, like, obviously you haven't really gone far in this in quite a while now. So obviously for a club like Bayern Munich, you should be going, you know, winning anything, like every trophy. You should be going for everything at the end of the day, because that is the standards of Bayern. That is what you guys should be going for. So yeah, obviously that'll be, you know, you need to get through that against Leverkusen, because if he gets knocked out, as I said, like if he gets knocked out of the pool cow, all he's got left is really the Bundesliga. And obviously, yeah, you know, you got your Dortmund coming up, and that big Champions League game, I'm sure, you know, we're going to talk about. But yeah, I really think that this is going to be, you know, the big test for company. I think we've already seen him come up against, I again, hate bringing it up for you, man, but against a Barcelona, you know, he got found out big time. Massive. This guy got found out. So let's see when it really matters. It's all in good beating, with all due respect to these types of teams, which you know, you're Bayern Munich, you know, you expect to do this in Bundesliga, you know, year in, year out, effectively. You know, you dominate it. You know, it's you know, you own it, like real talk. You know, you are, you know, I hate to say it as an Arsenal fan, but you are one of the elite clubs in not just Germany, but in Europe. So, yeah, you know, you should be beating these teams comfortably as well and keeping clean sheets, but it's all about when it matters to me.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, and I was saying it earlier, I had the PSG fan, PSG Int. I had him on the channel, and I was just saying to him, like, I don't really understand why we're doing this project manager bullshit, in the fact that we're Bayern Munich and we shouldn't be doing this whole project manager thing. It doesn't make any sense. And I was saying to him that we've been shit in the Champions League since we last won it. Every single year we've been crap since we last won it. So, you know, it's one of those, isn't it? Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I feel there's a lot of people, a lot of fans, Bayern fans, getting into this mode where they're becoming sheep. I'm not ever going to be a sheep. Never will be.
Yeah,
I will say it how it is. And, you know, maybe I'll get some things wrong, but at the same time, you know, when you gather 4,200 subscribers, I don't think that's too reactionary, to be honest with you. And when you're going to be the biggest Bayern channel on the face of YouTube, then what?
100%, bro.
You know, so.
No, Liam, bro, keep saying how it is, man. You know, keep holding the standards where they should be, because what you don't want, you know, you don't want, similar to what some of the Arsenal, yeah, like the standards over the recent years have been in the absolute gutter, yeah, like this loser mentality, yeah. You don't know what I'm buying, yeah. Like people, you know, bringing in this, you know, sheep mentality, bringing this you know, obviously you're going down this project route, this process route, you know, this phases route, and all this. I'm not used to seeing this at Bayern Munich. I'm sure you're not yourself. Yeah, I'm used to seeing Bayern Munich be, you know, relentless. And if you ain't cutting it, you're gone. You know, and that's worked for you over years, because you've been one of the most successful clubs in Europe. You know, performing in Champions Leagues, dominating, you know, the Bundesliga year in, year out, and that's worked for you. So, you know, what you guys don't want is similar to what I'm experiencing as an Arsenal fan. Yeah. And I'm getting, of course, fed up with it now, because it's been 5 years. People bang on about processes and phases and projects and all this. And then what happens is people latch onto that. I feel that's kind of similar to something, as you said, to your fans, you know, where they're coming just like with loser mentality, man. You know, so, you know, keep on the standards where they should belong, bro, because, you know, you don't want, you know, the standards in the gutter, like, you know, you're seeing with majority of clubs now as well, bro.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%, mate. Let's talk about Arsenal though. What we thinking, bro? Because in the last show on your channel, you weren't the most confident fan. You know, to be honest, I knew that you would go on a run. I had a feeling that you will win. I don't know if you'll win tomorrow, which we'll talk about in a minute. Just the fact that Gokares is, you're going against him. I know it's not an Almiron system anymore or anything like that, but that man in himself, you know, may as well be the fucking in real life Bane, to be honest. So yeah, let's see what happens, and obviously we'll preview that in a minute. But what do you think of that game? Because I didn't watch it. I won't lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I just seen that the score was 3-0. How did the game go?
Yeah, so for me, best performance so far this season, man. It's kind of like where it's been all season. You know, why we suddenly start playing the way how he played against Forest, you know, and bear in mind a very good Forest side, you know. We said it built up to the game, you know, they're the only team to beat Liverpool this season in all competitions, and they did them at Anfield, you know. So they were a solid team, man. You know, had a very good start to the season, same points as us as well, went into the game. But yeah, best performance so far this season from Arsenal, man. It's like, where's it been all season? Why are we suddenly now starting to perform again? You know, like, you know, it was really, really good. I was, you know, firstly, the lineup surprised me big time. Man dropped King Kai. Man dropped Martinelli. Man dropped Partey, our best player this season. Yeah, and he brought in Jorginho. He brings in Trossard. He brings in, as you called him, yeah, the phone man. You know, yeah, look at him. You know, the Bolivian, you know, this guy's not Brazilian guy. Check his passport. He brought him up front. Obviously, Jesus. Obviously, Ricardo Calafrio was back in the team. So looking at lineup, I was baffled with it, bro, and I proper criticised it as well. Building up to the game, I was like, "What are we doing here?" If it pays off, it pays off, and it did in the end. But yeah, I thought, we played really good football, man. We was carving them apart, and I was really, really surprised. And Ray had nothing to do hardly, which is kind of mad, considering how well Forest have been this season. So yeah, really good performance from Arsenal. Obviously, Saka was for once actually, really stepped up. He was cooking. That Moreno guy, I think it's Alex Moreno, is who's they signed from Villa this season, completely cooked him the whole game, mate. He had no chance. Odegaard and that whole right side, we had Timber, Odegaard, and Saka, completely cooked them. Yeah, completely destroyed them as well. But yeah, obviously, we had Partey off the bench, comes off the bench, and he scores. And he sends a message to Arteta saying that's why you should never put him on the bench. It's a fair play to Partey. He comes off and scores an absolute screamer, absolute banner. And then the main man, 17 years of age. Man had 10 minutes. What comes off the bench? Wanyeri scores off the bench, man, with 10 minutes to go. Already, this guy should have been starting anyway. Been crying out for this, and many Arsenal fans have been crying out for this guy to start, weeks and weeks ago, because I think we've already seen enough. And even when Odegaard was injured, Arteta kept going with Trossardinho there. It was not working whatsoever. He never changed it around. That's why I wanted Wanyeri there. Wanyeri comes off the bench again and he scores. This kid for me is ready. And people talk about the age. I said this before, mate. Yeah, I look at other teams in across Europe. Yeah, they're not afraid to play youngsters, and it works out for them. Barca do it. And I know Barca have got that, Le Massacre Academy and all this. Yeah, but they've got Yamal. They play Kabasi. They play Hector Fort. They play a bunch of youth. PSG do it with Zaire Emery. City do it with Rico Lewis, I think. I think he's like 18 as well. So at the end of the day, these teams are not afraid to play these youngsters, and we should be doing the same. And Wanyeri is ready for me. Off the bench, 10 minutes to go, scores. And that's what you want, from these types of players. And I 100% want to see this guy in this team. But yeah, bro, overall, as I said, where's it been all season? And, I was, not confident going into the game, the way I've been playing, the way how Forest been playing as well. But we did step up. I'm not going to get carried away, though. There's already fans back on the hype train saying, see, it was always, everyone criticizing Ante, everyone, you're in the mud now. It's one game, guys. Yeah, it's one game. Look at last season, this season before that. Look at the runs we were on. We was 8 points clear a few years ago, and we pitched 1-0. Yeah, last season we did the exact same thing. Yeah, we beat West Ham 6-0. Yeah, we beat Burnley 5-0, Sheffield United 5-0, Brighton 3-0. Everyone got giddy, thinking we've already won everything before the season even ended, and we ended up losing to Villa. Yeah, so this is chill, man. Yeah, great performance, right? Fantastic 3-0 win, clean sheet settings. Forest, belly, our defense was superb, I thought as well. We look like the team that we've been missing, basically. But again, it's one game. We're still 9 points off Liverpool. They beat Southampton. They did their thing. So we've got to keep focusing on ourselves. Yeah. And Liverpool drop points, they drop points. But let's make sure we win our game. Simple as that, really.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm with you on that one. And the thing is, that Liverpool team ain't the strongest, man. They could have lost. They really could have lost that game. But, in the end, they didn't. Which is obviously what you need to do. You need to pull the shit out of the fire, when it gets hot. So, in that aspect, they're doing well. I think it's Chelsea are there as well. I don't think you're going to win the league. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think you will. I told you this on your show, on our show on your channel. If I could speak, would be amazing. I think Arteta is the guy to get you to the dance, but not get you the girl. So, but the problem is, you guys are the guys that have started this project manager bullshit. So, are you going to get rid of him? Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, man. For me personally, I think you're doing good, but you don't help yourself, especially with the way your fans speak. Because if you, man, were humble, I think the Arsenal fan base as a whole, not necessarily you, but the fan base as a whole. If you guys were humble, I think you'd be respected so much more. But because your fans, and it is probably a lot of younger fans, don't get it twisted, talk so much shit, like you've had Zizou in your team. You know, it's mad. It's just crazy. But yeah, a good 3-0 win. You know, Bukayo Saka is. See, this is the thing. Like, and you'll know this. You're not stupid. You're not an idiot or anything. But like, I feel like you guys have to pull something out of the fire because, like, in the next couple of years, Real Madrid, you know, these big clubs, they're going to come sniffing for Bukayo. I know they're obviously sniffing for Saliba right now.
Yeah,
but he's not a youth project, is he, Saliba? Where Saka is. So, yeah, that in itself is interesting to see what's going to happen. I would give you the Three Stooges, all three of them, for Bukayo Saka.
I feel good, bro. I feel good.
Like, in that aspect, bro, I would do a swap deal for all three of them, bro.
I'll take Jamal Musiala.
Bro, fuck off.
There, mate.
Give
us Jamal Musiala, Odegaard, mate. We're cooking. But no, bro. Real talk, yeah. Like, no, you're spot on. You know, like this is a road we're gonna have, and at the end of the day, this is a cycle of Arsenal because this is what happens to majority of our players, like our top players. Yeah, you look at over the years, right? Van Persie, for me, is a prime example. Yeah, top striker, quality striker for Arsenal. Yeah, superb, right? And what did he? What happened? Left and went to Man United, and what did he win? Premier League. You know, this is what's going to happen to players like Saka and Saliba, and even players like Gabriel, man. You know, who are solid. You know, teams like Real Madrid, they're going to come out. They're going to come in for these guys. These top European clubs will come in for Saka, and he's going to be tempted to go because we ain't not doing what's required in terms of we're not. You know, like these players are going to want. They've been in many years. They've been loyal to this club many years now. Yeah, they want some success now. You know, they also have careers as well. Like, they're going to want to win fucking trophies. And if they're and we ain't doing that, if we come in runners up every single season and people accepting it, then that's no good for them. And I've seen it years and years. Like, players like Alexis, yeah? One of my favourite players of all time. Everyone loved that guy, right? Even the FA Cup was enough for him, yeah? The guy wanted more than that. I know he went Man United. He went Man United because of the money, yeah? Money, if he went Man City, the guy would have won everything at Man City, man. I'm convinced about that because that's what he wanted. But he left Arsenal because of money. But at the same time, we knew he was not going to stay because we was not doing anything in terms of, we was declining. And it's same with Van Persie, same with Ashley Cole, Kalishi, maybe even Fabregas. There's so many you can put in the list there of over the years where they want more. Yeah, we're not ambitious enough to keep these players. So the thing will happen with Saliba and Gabriel and Saka and even many more, bro. And then we'll truly be cooked.
Yeah, no, that is the problem, isn't it? You need to be serious because otherwise you become a stepping stone club, which you obviously don't want to be. Obviously, you're always going to be a big club and a serious club, number one, because of the history, but also because obviously you're one of, if not the biggest teams in London, obviously London being attractive as a city and, shops and everything's there. Literally everything you want is in London. Even the roadmen pulling up on Ashford Wet, taking her phone. You know what I mean? So, it's mad, but no, I do get your point. It is crazy. But like I said, if you want to have the Three Stooges, bro, have them, bro. We'll take Bukayo, mate. Well, I'll have Bukayo, bro. I'll be blessed.
The Three Stooges, yeah, the Three Stooges, bro. Nah, bro. I said also, I want Jamal Musiala.
No, bro. Allow it, bro. You're not having the real star boy. The real star boy is at my
star boy.
Proper star boy, yeah.
Yeah, he's got it.
Also, Kai, number one, the person in your picture is a legend, RIP. Number two, you're talking out of your ass because realistically, Flick would do anything to get in Bukayo Saka. You'd put Rafinha in at the the 10, and
Yeah.
then you can have Saka on the left or the right. Obviously, he plays more right. I get what you're trying to say, you know, in the fact that you're saying your Yamal's better, whatever, but that's obviously a different debate as a whole. Yeah, exactly, bro. Bro, I'd sell half the league before. 100%.
You man love me too.
So yeah, no, I'm with that. But yeah, man, both of our teams did well. Who have we both got in the league? I know obviously we've got the Champions League. We'll preview that in a minute.
We've got West Ham away.
So you've got West Ham, we've got Dortmund. What are you expecting for that West Ham game? Obviously, I know that you don't want to look too far in the future.
No,
but
yeah, obviously
leagues.
Yeah, obviously. Well, I mean, I think they won today against Newcastle. But other than that, obviously, their manager's on a bit of thin ice. I always think of him anyway. Like, why would you appoint someone who got relegated at Wolves in the first place in the Premier League? But
definitely don't have unit ahead at my club.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But obviously, like their manager's not. I don't know rating whatsoever. They got some quality players like. Bowen is actually missing the game. He's still suspended, but he's a baller, man. But yeah, he's still suspended, which is massive for us. Obviously, they've got the likes of Paqueta there as well. Players like Wan-Bissaka's having a great season with them. To be fair, so yeah, listen, West Ham. It's always an interesting one with them. London derby. Bit of hit and miss when we play them. Because last season we done them 6-0. Yeah, and we was all sitting is there a fire drill? You've had your day out now, fuck off home. We was like 4-0 up at half time, bro. Like, we absolutely cooked them. But at the same time, they did us 2-0 at Emirates that same season. So it's a bit of a hit and miss team when we play against West Ham. So yeah, London derby is always going to be one of those games, man, where, again, just a bit hit and miss. But I'm expecting another 3 points. As you rightly said, we have to win these games. We have to win these games, bro. We failed to beat these man last season at Emirates, and we dropped points against them last season, which only resulted in Arsenal winning nothing. Well, not winning the Premier League, because we look back at that game, and we lost that one. So yeah, it's good. Look, I feel like they've won today. It's keeping this manager in the job for another game. I feel like he's on thin ice, but I think we're enough. Obviously, it'll, as you said, like the Sporting game may play like momentum. If we beat Sporting again, I'll be really confident. If we lose to Sporting tomorrow, yeah, it's like the West Ham game becomes different, because it's like, well, we've had a reality check, yeah, in terms of losing the game to Sporting. Now we're back to reality, yeah. We beat Forest, but then we just lost. So it's gonna be a weird one. What happens tomorrow? But I expect a win against West Ham for sure, bro.
Yeah, because you've got West Ham and we've got Borussia Dortmund, the Klassiker, which is going to be massive, obviously, in itself. I wouldn't say I'm too nervous in that aspect, just because Dortmund haven't been the same. I thought they would be pushing for the title. I really did, with Sahin, because he is obviously a legend of that. He's one of their icons.
Do they not have Kurdic anymore though?
No, they got he went after the final of the Champions League. So the Turkish player Sahin.
Oh yeah.
That's their manager, and they're doing really, really bad this season, like terrible. So obviously,
is that his first job though? Is Dortmund? That's Sahin.
I don't know if it's his first job, but
yeah,
he's not good enough to be at Dortmund.
Yeah.
Even I'll say that, and I obviously hate Dortmund.
Yeah.
So like. Yeah, I thought he'd be doing a lot better than he is. He's obviously not doing very good. So, good for us. But it's a Classico. It's kind of like the North London derby, as well as the El Clasico. Shit, form goes out the window, bro. It's a game. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I've seen them turn us over. Most of the time, I have seen us turn them over, which obviously is amazing. But as as a whole, it's just one of those. So. Yeah, obviously we will get to those games, and I'm sure we'll be previewing them on your channel next game, and we'll go more in depth. But let's talk about the Champions League, because that's obviously the creme de la creme, as some like to say. We'll go with your team first. Obviously, you're playing Sporting. It's away, if I'm right by saying.
Yes.
So you man are obviously going to Portugal. Obviously, the Man City game was away, wasn't it? when they smashed them.
Yeah. City was away as well, 4-1 settings.
Yeah, so English teams don't have the best record when it goes over to Portugal, and obviously you guys. What was the Porto game? You drew, wasn't it, or did you win?
We lost to Porto away from home 1-0, and then it was 1-0. Second leg we done on penalties at Emirates. So yeah, even away we lost to Portugal.
Yeah. So what are you expecting from that game?
Yeah. So for me, as you rightly said, bro, like Arsenal in the English types in general against Portuguese teams away, especially away as well. Awful record, you know. We played obviously, that's what you said, Porto, we lost. We played Benfica and we drew in Europa League. We played, I think, even this Victoria team who were Portuguese, we drew them as well in Europa League. So yeah, and obviously Sporting done us 2 years ago in Europa League when we got lobbed by the halfway line from Gonçalves on Ramsdale. They beat us on penalties. So they've already beat, I know it's a few years ago, but they've already done us under Arteta as well, and not Arteta. So yeah, the record's not great against Portuguese teams. I say it's majority of the times we play Champions League, we make a fool of ourselves going away from home. Yeah, it's an embarrassment going away from home. It's fear. I fear going away from home to even like the teams coming up. Yeah, we play Girona. I'm fearing that game because the Arsenal's away form is horrendous in Champions League. We get rolled over. Yeah, we couldn't beat Lons last season. Yeah, we lost 2-1 to Lons. With all due respect to them, man, right? Well done, you qualified for the Champions League, but where are they now? You know, so at the end of the day, we see it, yeah. This season already against the Italians, Atalanta, we drew 0-0. We was awful. Raya saved the penalty. They should have won the game. Inter's B team, yeah, we lost 1-0. If you know Bastoni, DeMarco, Barella, they all started. It probably would have been 2-3. Let's be real with it. Again, we was awful. You know, how long are we going to continue this run of form away from home? We get embarrassed every single time we play away from home in Europe. And that's what's got to change. It's been like that for many, many years at Arsenal. So on that basis, you know, this is a Sporting Lisbon side who, forget about the manager for a second, yeah. They've won 11 games out of 11 in Portuguese League, people. Yeah, they're showing no mercy. 11 out of 11. Champions League, I think they've won every game apart from PSV where they drew 1-1. I think that was away from home. PSV quality at home. So fair enough, yeah. But they've won they're unbeaten in all competitions right now. You know, like, obviously, we'll talk about Gyökeres in just a minute because that guy's the main guy. Then obviously you got. I look at the manager side of things in two ways. Like Amorim leaving, could that play an effect for this game? Could it, you know, could there be a different side? Could it be, or will they get a new manager bounce? Because I think they got João Pereira in as the interim, who's like the reserve manager. I think he played player for Portugal in World Cup or whatever. And I think in their first game they won 6-0 with him. So it looks like they've got a manager bounce, people. So, you know, I don't think that'll play a big effect. Yes, Amorim's a big reason why I think they was that successful last season and why they're so successful in terms of this season, because it's his team, because it's his tactics, it's his system as well. They play the back three under him. They're going to go maybe back to the back four now with this new manager that's came in for them. So maybe that could play the effect there. But overall, they're still the same squad. They still got that momentum of winning 11 games in 11 this season. They still got that momentum of battering Man City 4-1. Yeah, I know Man City have been shit recently, but at the end of the day, they still destroyed Man City. Let's have it right, people. We've got completely battered them, right? And, you know, obviously, Gyökeres is that main guy, lethal up front this season, last season as well. It's ironic because, obviously, we really want to sign this player. So, part of me thinks, if he scores a hat-trick and we win 4-3, maybe that way can't set her up, you know? Like, if we win the game 4-3, cool, we've won. Maybe Arteta will actually realise, let's actually sign this player, yeah? Because he's actually half decent. Actually, maybe what we're missing. But, yeah, like, real talk, he's going to be a big threat. I'm confident in Saliba and Gabriel. I think they can both, you know, stop him. I really do. I think they've shown it in the past. Other strikers like Haaland when he played City a few years ago. So I think we can, when they're on it, you know, we can stop Gyökeres. But he's, you know, if he gets one little bit of space, he gets like one chance, he's going to take it, man. He's been lethal this season, full of confidence, full of momentum. So, yeah, you know, we've got to stop him. I think, you know, they're missing Gonçalves. He's injured, one of their key players, which is good for us. They got that, I think they replaced him, that Edwards guy who, you know, is a tricky winner. That's what I always say about these Portuguese sides, man. I think they're very technically gifted, bro. I think they got these techie wins as well. You know, I remember when we played Porto, we had I think it was Conceição, who's now at Juventus, up against Kiwior. He got fucking cooked. He got absolutely cooked. So I think, you know, their winners in Portugal, very, very technically gifted, very technical. You know, they'll take you on. You know, very unpredictable as well. So that worries me a little bit in terms of that. But yeah, man, we have to win this game. If we don't win this game, top 8's in the bin. And I don't want that, yeah, because then that means we're going to play in this, you know, 2 extra games in whenever it is, right? Yeah. And there's a chance, like, I mean, I've seen a few of the big boys, they ain't doing great either. Like, Madrid have been awful, yeah? Like, what if we faced Madrid in the last 32, whatever they want to call it, and we can't even qualify to the last 16, we're done already. Embarrassment. So, yeah, I want to get top 8. I think we win this game. We have to win basically all the other games now to get top 8. If not, you know, we drop more points, it's done. And, you know, we have to play these playoffs. But real talk, bro, just 9 Arsenal's away form. I'm leaning some more towards of a draw. But I predicted with a 2-1 Arsenal, bro. Scrapey win. And that's me being optimistic for once.
Yeah, no. I that is one thing that you don't need. Because obviously Arsenal are going to be in, you know, obviously you're in the Champions League, but you're going to be in all the competitions. So games after games after games come in, so on and so forth. This season, you've already had injury problems as it is. You don't need no more. So yeah, you don't need those extra 2 games in the qualifying, you know, the qualifying round or whatever it's called. And you're right, you know, I think the basis of the qualifying round is that the smaller teams get a chance to still go through, where that's not the case this season. You know, Real Madrid have been shit, Bayern Munich have been PSG have been shit. These massive, obviously you beat PSG, but these are massive clubs that will turn up against others, you know, and that's the problem. Big up, Cole. How are you doing? But yeah, it's that is the problem with it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be super duper interesting to see what's going to happen. But yeah, I don't know what the score will be, but I have a feeling that Gyökeres will score 2 goals. I do think he will score. I have a feeling that they'll get a penalty, and he'll score out of play as well. So yeah, man, he will, you know, if Arteta doesn't approach it properly and your players don't approach it properly, like, fair enough, you're Arsenal Football Club and they're Sporting, you know, no disrespect obviously intended, but like, you can't go there and little boy them, because they will fuck you up, just like they did against City. You know, City obviously, you know, treble winning team and Pep Guardiola and everything, and Almiron sat them down. I feel like that is the only thing, is the fact that they don't have him anymore. You know, is Arteta going to have a masterclass where this other managers, they won 6-0, but who is that side they won against? You know, I don't think it was a really good side. So let's see what happens. But I can see you guys winning. Like I said, like I told you on your channel, I could see you guys going on a ridiculous run. But you're going to fall short as per usual. But yeah, let's see what happens for your stress levels. Hopefully, you win tomorrow. Moving on to the Bayern game. Obviously, it's one of the big games. I actually think, is it the big game in the UCL? I know that Liverpool play on Wednesday.
Liverpool Madrid. Yeah, Liverpool Madrid.
Yeah. So you know,
still a big game. This.
I would say it is the biggest game. Just because both obviously 2 titans in that aspect. To be fair, Inter versus Leipzig is interesting. I swear, Inter better slap them like 7-0, please, them pricks. So yeah, no, I would say for the Tuesday games, it's the biggest game. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, both teams, which I mentioned just a minute ago, have been terrible. They really haven't. They really have. Sorry.
Yeah.
They haven't been, you know, obviously you guys beat PSG 2-0. You know, that PSG team that turned up against you guys obviously didn't turn up at all. You know, just weren't good enough. You know, but let's see what happens. I have a feeling we can win, But I was saying it to Mo earlier, and I was getting some flack for it in the comments. You know, I'm just nervous in that game because, you know, they've got some ridiculous speed. They've got you know, we've already seen what happens with our high line. You know, okay, number one, Hansi Flick is a better manager than Enrique, in my opinion, and company put together. They've got some ridiculous players like Lewandowski, Yamal, Rafinha, so on. But PSG do have some good players, like, and they've got speed. You know, Barcola and Dembele are ridiculously fast, and if our players aren't on it, they will go past us like that. They're not going to mess around with it. And we've already seen this season that Upamecano and Kim Min-jae can have those bozo moments. So, you know, like, if they counter-attack us, you know, it's one of the. I feel like it's going to be an ego check, though, if I'm honest with you, with the managers, because I don't think Enrique is going to want to lose to company, considering company just got relegated to with Burnley and landed that job. But at the same time, I think company's going in there like, you know what, you've got a good team, I've got a good team, but I've got a striker, you don't, because they don't have an actual number 9. You know, they were looking for Osimhen, and they didn't bring him in. Instead, Enrique just wanted to go with wingers and play a false 9 and all of this shit. Don't know why. Yeah, a bit clueless for that, but whatever. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Again, it's a big clash. Obviously, we played them a couple of times. We beat them most of the time, to be honest. Obviously, the main one being the final. Obviously, when Thomas Tuchel brought PSG to the final. Thank the Lord we smashed his dreams in that one. But yeah, like, they've had some really, really big players. I feel like this team is definitely weaker in aspect of star power. You know, there's still quality. I feel like Barcola in the next couple of years could be really, really special, given the minutes and so on and so forth. You know, and people take the piss, and I'm not going to lie. I'll put my hand up straight away. I definitely take the piss out of League or Uber Eats all the time. You know, the McDonald's league and all of that. But it is a good league, to be fair. It is a really, really good league. You know, obviously, it just doesn't get they don't help themselves when they bloody have McDonald's sponsoring them. So when it comes to bantering, you know, they're not helping themselves. But no, I do feel like they are a good team. Let's see what happens. I'm thinking either a 3-3 draw or a 4-2 Bayern. It is at home, so maybe I should be more confident than I am, because Bayern are really good at home. But I've seen the, you know, us papering over the cracks, bro. So you know what I mean. I'm just going to say it how it is, obviously. So it's just one of those. But yeah, I really hope we do win tomorrow. I really hope we go on a run again. I would love nothing more than to win the treble, even though, you know, people, you know, say whatever they want to say about me. You know, I want company to be successful. Of course I do. Don't get it twisted. But I just don't believe that he is the man to lead us to that success. But yeah, man, 6 points clear in the league. We will take it all day, every day. Leipzig still have to play, by the way. So we are 6 points clear in the league right now. They haven't played yet. Actually, no, they have played. Wait, what? I looked earlier and it didn't say. Did they play today? No, of course not. What? Okay, I'm really confused now. What happened in their last game? I literally looked earlier. Oh my god, they got beat by Hoffenheim.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
They're Red Bulls. The most hated team in Germany, lads.
Hoffenheim beat them 4-3, you know.
What?
And Hoffenheim scored an own goal in that as well.
If you man do not win this Bundesliga this season.
Holy shit.
If you don't win the Bundesliga this season.
I could have swore earlier I checked, because obviously I knew that we were going to talk about the league and so on, and obviously in our show. I must be going fucking crazy, right? To be honest.
Fucking hell. I man.
I don't even know what's going on. Can you still see me? Am I still over?
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe that tab's just frozen. I'm not sure. Some shit's going on with my computer. Please don't crash the computer. I need to fucking stay on live. But yeah, like it's crazy. So yeah, we're a good amount of points clear in the league. But we've got some big games coming, man. And the last time company got a big test in the 5 games. You know, we lost 2, drawn 2, and only won 1. So, you know, we've got three big games coming. To be honest with you, we'll say it straight up. PSG are half of what they used to be. Same with Dortmund and same with Leverkusen. So hopefully Company can do all 3 of them, and we can win all 3 of them. Obviously, smash Dortmund to go whatever more points in the league, go through the next round with Leverkusen, and then obviously get some 3 points here. But I felt like a lot of people are overshadowing PSG. You know, the betting odds are saying that they're a heavy underdog, that Bayern Munich are expected to smash them tomorrow. Same with just everyone. Neutrals are saying that Bayern are going to win. You know, Bayern fans are being a bit of pricks, to be honest with you, saying that they're going to win, like smash them. But like for me personally, I don't know, man. I just don't see it like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like it's just mad.
Yeah, I think for me, obviously, like I've already seen us play them PSG. They came Emirates. You know, we 2-0. Very, very good first half. Second half, you know, they came out a lot more stronger, but we defended really well, I'd say, in that game. And if they had a proper striker other than Colin Mawani, they probably would have caused us a lot more issues than they really did, to be fair. But I think I'm looking at the table right now, Champions League format-wise, right? They've also got to play Man City in there, PSG, right? I think they've got Stuttgart away, right? So they're currently 25th, yeah. So they're out. They're not even in the actual, you know, the playoffs. They're outside. That means they automatically go out, yeah. So if they lose this game, you've got other teams above them. Like Atletico, I think will beat Sparta Prague. PSG will beat Shakhtar. Yeah. Milan will beat that Slovakian team. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, PSG can find themselves in a proper difficult situation, having to play Man City in a few weeks' time as well. So if they don't win this game, they could be, you know, in a very, very bad situation. Maybe they'll beat Stuttgart and the other team and they'll just about scrape it. But I don't think they're going to want to chance that, man, because it's Champions League. So there's a lot online, for them to beat you guys. And obviously, it's at Allianz, right, as well. Allianz Arena. So, you know, going away to Bayern Munich, I think, as you said, you know, you've got a really good record, you know, against PSG anyway, in terms of over the recent years. And yes, it's not the same PSG team that it once was. But yeah, it's one of those ones, really, bro. It's like they have players there, 100%, as you said. They've got the pace there, I think, with the likes of Barcola, who is, when he's on it, he's a quality player. Dembele, I don't rate as highly as most people do, but I still think he's got that pace. He can still cause you issues. I feel like even like Hakimi as well. I do rate him highly at right back. If they play Nuno Mendes there, again, solid left back there. So, you know, they do have, Vitinha in the midfield as well. Decent player. So, you know, they've got some quality in their team for sure. And Enrique as well as a manager, again, I don't know what it is with Enrique, man. I feel like he's overcome, as you said it earlier, like playing this all this false 9. Why not get an out-and-out striker? Like, if Osimhen was available, get that striker. Because as I said, like, you know, it's either Colin Mawani or it's playing the false 9. You know, you don't want to be playing Colin Mawani, you know, because again, I've seen enough of that guy for them. But yeah, listen, I actually think, you know, this will be a lot's on the line for them. You know, so I think they'll be fired up for it because they know they're gonna have to win this game, I think. But I think, yeah, I can see why you're saying there's gonna be goals in it, man. I definitely see, because of the way how you play, you know, your defense, the high line, and all this. Yeah. And I saw it at Barca. You know, there was, you know, your defense was awful in that game. Like, you get Kim Min Jae, Abuka Meccano, kept getting caught out every time. That's where they can definitely, you know, hurt you. There is in behind for sure. Your defense has got to be solid, man. It really has. And yeah, you know, I think it could be goals in the game. I reckon you'll just about edge it though. Prediction, I'll probably have to go with, 3-2, man. 3-2 to you, man. Goals for sure.
Man, like, I'll take a goals galore type game, 100%. You know, we don't have as difficult games as they do. Obviously, they've got, you know, going to Stuttgart is never easy. Myself, as well as Man City. Obviously, we both know, Man City are Man City. Yeah, they've lost 5 in a row, but do you think Pep Guardiola is going to continue doing that? He will change something. My man won a treble with 4 centre backs in a back four, like no left back, no right back. Man was like, bun the positions. I'm doing it old school, like Ultimate Team. I'm having this player here, and I'm having this player here. I don't give a shit about positions or chemistry. This is what's happened. So, yeah, Pep Guardiola is a madman. I feel like a lot of people that, a lot of fans as a whole will go at them right now. Of course they will. You can't really normally go at them. You can go at the 115, but they're going to get off of that. Let's not get it twisted. Yeah. They're probably going to sue the Premier League and get a load of fucking money out of the Prem. So, it's that in itself is mad. But yeah, like for me personally, PSG have to win this game, and this is why I'm not as confident.
Yeah.
If Bayern would have got Flick in, we would have got some good signings in. Then yeah, maybe, I'll be speaking recklessly, but. I don't see that. We're currently sitting in 2 wins, 2 losses on 6 points. So we are 17th at this moment. If we get another, good 3 points, that's going to push us straight up to 9, which is obviously no games have been played. So obviously other teams can go up and down and whatever. But right now it will put us from 6th to 8th. If we get the win tomorrow. Big up AJ, bro, every single time. So we do need to win, don't get it twisted. But at the same time, we haven't got matches like they've got, like I've just mentioned with Man City and so on. Like we just don't. There's no point, bullshitting. Where like our next game after this PSG game right now is Shakhtar Donetsk, who are a good team, but they're not they're not anything special. And then we've got Feyenoord, which again, good team, but they're not anything special. Like, and then we've got that Slovian Brosklava, or however you say it. Realistically, when you're thinking of big boys, obviously in football anything can happen. The shock factor is there for a reason. And big up to you, AJ, for putting Josh's link in the thingy. Thank you, bro.
Big up AJ, bro, every time, my guy. Thank you for that.
Nah, 100% every time. Best mod in the game, I'm telling you. But yeah, no, generally speaking, like we have 3 easy games. Obviously, no game of football is freaking easy. We all know this.
Yeah.
As football fans. But when you look at it, on paper, we've got PSG and then we've got easy game in the Champions League. Obviously, things can happen. They might smash us, blah, blah, blah. We capitulate, whatever. Red cards, whatever. But like, they've got Man freaking City. You know what I mean? Which realistically are probably going to take points away from them.
They will.
They'll be lucky to get a point. If they beat Man City, then fair enough. But I don't see that happening. I just don't. I don't see it happening. So,
no. And then the other game, they got Stuttgart away. Again, it's away from home. It's going to be a very tough game. I think Stuttgart, they played well. I swear, did they beat Madrid, or did Madrid beat them in the end? But I know against Madrid that they should have beat Madrid, bro. I don't know what happened in the score, but I know they've done all right Champions League, I think. So that'll be no easy game for them. I think they got Salzburg as well. They should be beaten, but again, I think that one's away from home as well. So, bro, it's like they have to win. Like they have to go and win this game, because they could be. Forget about them even making the playoffs. Like they can even drop down to getting automatically just dusted out of the competition. But yeah, this is the thing as well. I mean, as for you guys, I mean, look, after this game, I expect you guys will beat PSG. I think for maybe that's a 3-2. But yeah, I mean, you got 3 games where these should be 3 wins of company. Yeah, these 3 games you win. I think that may be enough. You beat PSG as well. I think that will be enough for you guys to get top 8. But, even if you guys, drop points there as well, this is why I want to ask. This is why we need, as an Arsenal fan, we have to get top 8, bro. Because I'm telling you, man, playoffs against Bayern Munich, yeah. Playoffs against you have all the same people saying pray for Bayern Munich and pray for Bayern before the game even starts, and we get humbled again, bro. So, yeah, it could be interesting. I actually think we see a lot of surprises, man. I think we see some big boys like drop down from the top 8, like who are expected to make it. Like I think Atletico maybe drop down. You know, maybe Madrid will drop down. I think we'll also see maybe underdog get top 8. But yeah, it'll be interesting, man. I want us to get top 8. Otherwise, I feel like we'll drop one of those like Bayern Munich's, you guys, or whoever, or Atletico Madrid, Simeone settings, and then we'll be out before we can even get the last 16.
Yeah, no. I'm with you, bro. I get it, man. No, I get it. So yeah, people, there we go, man. There's the show wrapped up, done and dusted. Big up to Josh every single time. Again, like I said, his link is in the title. Again, big up to AJ for putting it in the chat. If you want to click it in the chat, then that's fine. But it is in the title. Click it. It shouldn't even take you off the video if you're still watching. And you just go and subscribe. He's always live. You're going to see a lot of my face over on the channel. Obviously, we do the weekly show. 1 week on his, we alternate weeks. So 1 week on his, mine, his, so on and so forth. But then obviously we're going to be doing content towards the women's game coming up on the 18th of December as well. So we'll do a preview for that, I'm sure. And then I'm sure we'll do some sort of match reaction or something. I don't know. It's probably going to be pitch black. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to stand under a fucking street light or something.
I can't wait.
I don't know. But yeah, big up to Josh every time. Big up to everybody as always. I will be back with more content tomorrow for you guys. Big up to everybody. Thank you for the support. With loads and loads of content going on behind the scenes for a special series that I've got coming up. So yeah, don't think I'm being lazy, people. I'm generally not. But yeah, big up to everybody. You might see me on Mo's channel in a little bit. But yeah, if you don't mind, people, please go over to Mo's channel with a TBV raid. And yeah, we'll go from there. Big up to everyone, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.